Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps. Good. A restaurant over in the... It's the kind of place where folk... See you later.
Don't rush the scan. Didn't want to overlook anything valuable. Yes?
Sarah Morgan! You know, I was just mentioning you to someone.
Hello?
Once again, Nissa. I'm fine. I really am.
I'm just saying. None of those rocks you spent
Okay.
time digging up.
What's wrong? What's this?
I'm
Oh,
but thank you.
I see. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you for bringing this to me. Thank you. I'm sorry. I need to go.
Excuse me. Do you have room for one more on your crew? Astrodynamics. Stick me aboard your ship and I'll cut down on your grav jump calculation time and fuel usage. I'm only looking to earn the going rate. Why is that? Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. You got yourself a deal. Then you're not hiring me.
Hey there!
look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me? I get...
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for business? You're with Constellation? Damn, that's cool. That seems like we have that in common. Personally, I'm here looking for work. Well, I'll be damned. What a coincidence. Working on a ship sounds perfect. What's your offer? Do I need a shower or something?
Hello.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts. The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble. And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself. Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course. I'm not asking for that much. Just my fair share. You're asking me to work for less than the going rate? Why would I do that? In my experience, I can't afford to cut you a deal. I'm sorry. Then quit wasting my time. If you change your mind, you know.
You're back! What do you say? Will you take me with you? Aye aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. You're short on credits? Don't think I'm desperate. Well, the last thing I wanted... Thanks! I think... Thanks for giving me a chance, Captain. I will...
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as... co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? She thinks there could be more of these? This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I'd suggest you move out.
I'm not very comfortable heading into Mast. But don't worry. I'll try and keep my complaints to a minimum.
Congratulations. On joining the...
It's amazing to think that this tree predates
I was
New
hoping
Atlantis.
we might run into one another again.
Can you imagine
Your
all the
timing
changes
is
it's
most
seen?
fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea. Of course, now that I understand more. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. They're listening. It means it is... I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over mass. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that... My thoughts precisely. Now, as of yet, there has been no response, and clearly none of the nearby individuals. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there... Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies, and as a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch... Nice. Short-sighted and ill... Of course you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet, and clearly no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. Clever, but no. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. If I had that branch, I could get DNA. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully... I'm afraid I can't be two places at once. The museum in Akila City is under the supervision. I don't know anything about her, but all right, off you go.
We're doing the best we can here. All right, let's have a look. Oof, it's a damn good thing you came in.
What's the point of graph jumping to new planets if we can't even breathe the air?
Okay, just relax. All fixed up best as you can. Three gunshots. Okay, what seems to... I've seen so much worse. Don't worry, I'm good. All right, you should... I have things for you. Yes? Talk to you later.
There is simply no parallel to the food. A most unfortunate incident. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavia would be... So, it was... I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were... I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Town. Enjoy the rest of your day. How are you doing? It's been a while since...
No one is born. I have a pen pal in Sidonia. We've been writing to each other. Oh, it just so happens I need a pay us in advance. Bless you, child. Just hand her the letter.
So after an hour
right in the middle of a
whining,
game
you're
when
finally
they
out
marched
here.
me out here.
They're just
There's
sitting on
no
the grass.
one
They
to
should be
play
played.
with.
You want to go another 3 rounds with them? I remember doing the same
There's
damn thing with
slides.
my...
Like right there. I suppose at least they're getting...
Hey, stick to targets that shoot back, okay?
No way.
Yes, what? Oh, I can't believe that, Octavio. That light. Yes, the man who... Wait, what? He's accusing... 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter! He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return. I don't care. I'm not giving it to you. I see. If this is... If you were going to... I don't care if you're with you. And as far as the ring goes, I don't... As soon as my assistant finishes packing my things, I'm not just dating, betrothed. It was supposed to, but an hour before, I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor. To think he had... Still! I went to the date. No, there are some... Cheating is his way of saying, I don't... He would say that. He gifted it. I'm glad you could see reason. This ring, maybe I'll even take it.
Crime has slowed down since you started helping out. Ah, perfect. Ugh. Really? Without saying names, but you know how it goes. Here. How can I help you, Captain? Not right now, Captain. I might have something for you. See you later, Captain.
tried to call someone's power kept going out. You know what it was? A heat leak is movement like me.
We're here. Perhaps we should check in with Matteo or Noel.
I am at your service, Captain.
Get up and get going. We've got the stars to explore.
You ready to leave? Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Akila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life. Take care of yourself.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh? Any news to share? Need something? Let me know the next time you need my help.
I'm listening.
to our collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Akila City.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Not exactly New Atlantis, eh?
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. Well, all I know is there was an attempted... You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want. I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly. Maybe a little outside help would do.
Sam has told me so many stories about Akila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
Planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. It's a big group, but they take in all... Judging by their lack of preparation, that should work in our favor. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. In other words, they didn't have a plan for... All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, also. Find out what they want.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him, and don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know? I heard that. Okay, so let's talk. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? Damn it! I didn't think of it that way. Nice try, but the Shaw gang don't scare that easy. It's up to the Marshal to make sure the hostages don't get hurt. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready.
Those guys are I heard every word. All that fear and exhaustion are taking... That puts us in a... Nah, you'd be wasting your time. Yeah, you're right. You gave those boys a chance, but now they have to lie in the bed they made. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. Done this kind of work before, huh? Good. I'll feel a lot better about sending in a professional.
You certain this is a wise choice? There's a good chance that a hostage could be harmed in the firefight.
Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
Security around here is a joke.
This is nothing we can't handle.
Seems we've got a little excitement on our hands.
What'd the Marshal say? The Marshall thinks he can... Gonna need to ditch that weapon first. Suit yourself. Fine, but make it... Well, maybe. I just ain't taking it. You ain't telling me anything I... Make a fair point. I guess I'd feel the same. I guess the Marshal can't assume. Well, you got... All right, fine. But if you so much as look at me, there, the door's unlocked.
Follow me. They're in the vault, down there. Hey, the negotiator's coming down to check the hostages.
What's the good stuff, old man?
I know you got something valuable stashed away in here. Don't you lie to me. You don't understand. The vault is for storing priceless heirlooms and relics.
Bring it on. I don't think...
Worked up for nothing.
Score another point for our side.
Thank you so much. Now I have two heroes, Solomon Coe and you.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
We owe you everything.
I hope the Marshal gives you a big
Moment.
I heard the fight. That's good to hear. Those people aren't just citizens of the Freestar Collective, they're like family. We all are. As for the Shaw gang, we'll grieve for them too. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Shimon, baby.
Marco!
Hey.
Are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. I'm okay.
just leave it.
Tom's a good man. Sometimes I wonder what company he keeps.
Well, that was fun.
These days, I hardly see my husband at all. He works the oddest hours.
Outlaw? Sure, Laredo makes some good guns, but I'm sure I got what you need.
Just try not to make things worse.
Okay, we'll take it from here.
Welcome. Thanks for...
There are two certainties in this universe.
I thought it was a joke.
Death
Wonder
and
why they
eating
keep
at a Chunks restaurant. And to be honest, death is almost preferable. It might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Thanks for stopping to chat.
Don't worry. Any bad guys try to take the ship? Bye!
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Ko. As in Solomon Ko, first man on Akila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Akila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Akila wouldn't go. Yeah, and the Coast have been coasting on that for 10 generations now. Solomon's always a larger-than-life figure if you read the histories, but if you just listen to a few recordings of the man, he was simple. Just wanted to keep moving forward. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local Gal Bank. We'll be heading there. Akila City. Feels like I spent half my life trying to get out of this place.
Nice job.
Everyone needs some luck. Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got some. Of course, that's in addition to the special orders. I also work with the Council of Governors. Feels like I'm providing... Here. I want to do your business quick. Take a gander. Get all kinds of, well, all kinds of things. say right up front. How about I just show you?
Is Solomon Co. really all that? We still got
I'm
some
sure
Co's
some of
living
the
in
kids
Akila
will be
City.
telling, but no one denies the downside.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal.
Seems that way.
That's pretty crazy, even by Shaw Gang standards.
Well, nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Ain't that the truth?
Need something? You got some business with me? Oh, well, if the Marshal sent you to me, that means he's looking to recruit you. Just so you know what you're getting into, I'll explain who we are and what we do. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers? If you knew half of what I did about the man, you'd show. Besides, I'm next in line, and I'll be damned if I'm letting you cut ahead of me.
Might be a good fit for you. The Rangers can do a lot of good.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and come back alive. This is a dangerous line of work, and I'm not putting some... Oh, got no lack of
You should try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
Well, hey there.
You're probably looking for Mary.
It's really an honor.
Might be hard work, but it sure beats living under the boot.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess. Just about the hardest way possible. Rangers caught me dead to rights and offered a deal. Leniency. So I took the deal. Initially, all I could do was lament my fortune. But I served my sentence. Searched the dark recesses of the soul. I realized the only time I felt genuinely good about my... So after a parole for the very best of behaviors, haven't looked back. Yours.
You got better sleep than I did.
From me. Those ecliptic mercenaries. The factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both.
So last time we said,
The building there needs work, but it could make for a very good home.
any paperwork we need to file to clear it out? Is it
What's the readout?
This is as long as
Capacity?
97.5%.
Last time in service?
Running the Low House is tough, but those times when we make a real difference, it makes it worth it. You got a moment to hear about the Low House? It means a lot to me and to others. Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others. The Low House is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others.
Working with the Low House, I see how bad people got it. We have trouble looking after our own, much less some UC transplants.
That's right. And most people want to. Sometimes they just need a helping hand to pull them up from a dark pit. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city. But it's big. It takes credit to provide for those in need. If you can spare.
I've had enough of this.
Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but...
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earls.
This is just what the stretch needs. More down on your luck animals.
Of course you can.
Yeah, the Thresher's programming had a glitch, and it tore right through a couple of fields.
I bet crops.
I'll save you the trouble. Weston's already approved me sending it to you. Won't be pretty, but perfectly edible.
well, it's not that much.
If you're serious, Philborn Agricultural Systems fits basically but the latest in telewheat. Could you ask? We buy it at a deep. I know not everyone approves. The whole family. This is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to... I'll have more work.
It'll be nice to see some...
Welcome, welcome! Are you prepared to... With pleasure. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight and amaze. Just a modest fee, and you can... I envy you. Step right through this door and take... Oh, and, please don't Honest Earl, that's what folks call me. You know, absolutely. If that's your attitude.
Not sure if those were rooms Ellis.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile are no joke, even for us.
Weston needs to get his brother focused on food production instead of wasting time. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot. But please, if it's about... Oh, sorry. Weston, that's my husband. Well, his brother Henry's the creative one. Philburn Agricultural seems though... That's for sure. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions. That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, but if we could make his margins are tight enough, he might. What? Oh God, no. Like stale, or the next big batch of beer is almost... You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught. Then just wait a day or do that, and I'll pay you. A good business person. I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone. You're going to do it? If you get it rebooted, I'll get the harvest going. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm just...
Gravity is a harsh mistress. And here, even more so. Day into the bag. Another one for the scoreboard back home.
Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate...